Who am I speaking with?
I'm Damien Joseph from the Nanyang Technological University in Singapore.
Hi, I'm Mike Gallivan from Georgia State University in Atlanta.
All right, Damien, let's begin with you. You give a great presentation about, the fear of obsolescence from your IT skills. Give me a quick summary. Talk about the theory you were sort of starting with and what you discovered and what you were surprised by.
We find that IT professionals are threatened by their professional obsolescence. And in this erosion of their IT skills, they either
I mean, quickly, by the way, how quickly are you talking about erosion of skills?
Uh, we are looking at a shelf life of about 2 years, right? And in those 2 to 4 years, if skills development, we find that they become eroded, and in eroding, we find that IT professionals seek to protect their skills by updating themselves, by learning new technologies. But interestingly, we find that IT professionals also defer their skills development to other people. That does not protect their skills. Uh,
So explain that. What does it mean to defer your skills to other people?
by leaving the skills development to others, right, to friends, to colleagues, but at least keeping tabs on who knows what in the organization. Now that has an impact on the IT professional's employability. He can't move to other jobs. That's what the theory says. But what we find is that even by deferring their development of their IT skills, these IT professionals are able to find jobs in other organizations, and we think that these jobs require less up-to-date IT technologies. So that's a new finding here.
So, in other words, if my job is becoming obsolete or they don't need my skill anymore, I can just go find another organization where they're not as up to date as my current organization.
Yes, that's exactly right. That's exactly right.
So, Michael, what's your take on this? You're the chair of this discussion here. What was your take on this presentation?
Well, Damien did a wonderful presentation. He had some very interesting theories to begin with, and he had a very nice data set.
That I don't care how wonderful it was. I want to know what your actual take is on the actual presentation itself.
Um, well, my take on the presentation is actually this topic continues to be probably the major topic that worries IT employees and maybe conversely their managers who are worried about losing them. In fact, I did my dissertation 15 years ago on this same topic, although I was calling it reskilling at that time. That was the buzzword in the mid-90s.
And so, what has changed drastically 15 years ago to today?
Of course, the names of the technologies have changed, and I think probably the biggest change is that all IT employees realize that this is their own responsibility now, too. It's not just something they can assume that their company will take care of, keeping them up to date, that this is something that they share a large responsibility for doing themselves. And I think when I was studying this issue 15 years ago, in a lot of companies, just because of how things had always been done before, employees believed that this was the company's job to do for them. And now I think almost all employees realize it's at least a 50-50 share, if not a larger share of responsibility for themselves.
Is this what you saw, Damien?
Yes, while companies do help, right, providing support for development, I think Mike is right. It still behooves the individual to develop his own skills and keep up to date. If not, you're just done for.